So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Sun Ketu conjunction in the first house. As in what happened when Sun and the south node of the moon Ketu are conjunct in the first house of your horoscope. And as always, if you do not know if you have this particular conjunction, what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, all the astrological details for that, check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, consultations, and link to my academy, Vedic Astrology Academy, where you'll also find pre-orders, digital copy pre-orders for nakshatras at the speed of light. And you'll be able to get paperback from May 14th onwards. So, as you know, Sun represents our ego. And look, as soon as I spoke about Sun and Ketu especially, look what showed up. Ketu. Right, Brad? Brad, look, say hi to the people. Say hey. I just heard the word Ketu and I had to come because its energy attracts me and I love it. Yes. So I'm telling you, it's not just this time. Anytime let's say I'm doing a reading and I'm starting to talk about Ketu, I'm doing, let's say, Tribhagi Dasha for someone regarding Ketu. Suddenly, if one dog is sleeping, they'll get up, they'll come near me. The other one will come from the door. That's what happens. And look, I'm talking about Ketu. Ketus are dogs. So, and that should confirm that dogs are Ketu. So, with this, one thing you will see with Sun Ketu in the first house, especially in a male's chart, they will love having a beard. They'll be very comfortable growing a long beard. And especially if a female has this conjunction. And let's say this happens in Taurus and Nakshatra of Rohini, they themselves will have certain facial hairs on this part. On this part. Not this part, but like this part. And you will see like they may do like a lot of electrolysis, or like the laser to just remove them permanently. But that can happen. But especially with men, you will see that. The other, you will see that this person is not afraid of kind of like insulting or stopping with one sentence somebody in spouse's family. Certain situations like will this happen where instead of just always being respectable, always being nice, something happens, they say something, boom, this person stops them. Or they'll put somebody in spot. Now, you may also think, well, Sun is ego and Ketu is moksha, and here Ketu may be giving Sun moksha. That's not always the case, because you gotta remember, Ketu is a razor, it's a cutter, it's a knife, like Mars. When it's giving to the king, it's like a king with a sword, king with a sharp objects. And you will see such people can become extremely dictatorial. Where for them, firing someone, like I said, insulting someone, just cutting someone off is not a problem. But yes, in a workspace, in a business space, sometimes you have to do that, whether you're humble or not. Now, depending upon the sign, you will find this person that they are extremely humble as well. Like especially in earth signs, this person will have a very calm demeanor. They will not just show that I am this manager, I am this ego, and now you better respect me because I'm going to take the razor towards you. That's not how it will work. In the earth sign, they will be much more calm. They will be listening to you, whether you're screaming at them or what. And calmly, they may just say something that solves the whole thing. So that one thing you will see. And also, definitely this person will be rejected at one point in their romantic life. Not marriage. Again, for those marriage and divorce, we'll have to see other things. But especially in romance, they themselves will have a spear cut into the chest, meaning that the pain that comes in. And usually Sun Ketu, especially in a fiery sign, I've also seen other signs too, but they may deal with a lot of like migraines because there's a lot of heat and sharpness. Remember, like sharp objects here, they can deal with a bit of migraines. And the other thing you will also see with this particular position is that growing up, either them or their father would be a natural prankster. They will like just pull pranks on people will be known as this, troublesome, naughty individual. And especially for them, the education and studies that they do will have some link with maternal grandfather. Some interest that they have in education will be strongly linked what grandfather may have done. Maybe let's say they want to become actors. Find out from your mother if your grandfather, meaning her father, wanted to pursue this, or you want to suddenly go into stocks. See if there's a link there. There would be a link there. And usually we see that after the birth of this individual, father becomes very spiritual. Father will love performing certain rituals, having yagnas and havans within the home. But yes, we also see with this position that definitely in marriage the ego will be seen. Because what happens with Sun Ketu, they get strongly connected with their lineage, strongly connected with the past way of doing things. And what is directly opposite to Sun Ketu? Sun Ketu? Rahu. Rahu would be in the 7th. You're going to get a spouse that is going to be completely opposite of what you're trying to do. And that's where the conflict comes in. So it's better to be very open-minded and independent. And if your spouse doesn't want to follow certain rituals that you follow, that your lineage follows, okay, fine. You don't own them and they don't own you. Let them be. Maybe they'll come around. Maybe what your ritual is, maybe just not the right way that somebody will find it logical. It's life. It's 21st century. And depending upon how Sun Ketu is, what if the rituals and the practices you do through family are not the right one? Just because you're doing something that the lineage is doing, that doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. And of course, it's a very subjective area of life. So this is something you just have to take into consideration. So anyway, guys, this was my analysis of Sun Ketu in the ascendant. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. If you don't know where your Sun and Ketu are placed, all your astrological details, check out the links here. And remember, you can pre-order the Nakshatras at the Speed of Light book from my Magha Vedic Astrology Academy lessons. All right, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.